is Bilal, I'm Muslim. Don't be alarmed. I like Jewish people. Some of my best friends are Jews. I'm from Newcastle. I'm Indian. The other Indians are going to ask me if I know so and so. You guys are lucky. What is it with Indian people in campus? I studied at Natal and I checked bits the other day and I was at UCT as well. All the Indians are sitting on the stairs. I know it's free, but I thought there must be another reason behind this. So I was thinking, India's pretty flat, right? But when we came to Durban and the sugarcane fields, after a hard day's work, we used to sit back on the sugarcane fields and chun. So there is a psychological link between the slope of the sugarcane field and the stairs. After a hard day lecture, we sit back on the stairs and chun. Play tani also. It's a card game for Indian people. But Indians, you gotta love them. They started immigrating from Durban, now they're coming to Midrand. They work in IT, GQ lanyard, memory stick. You can't miss them. But my day job, I'm an accountant. It's not a joke. I got lots of brothers and sisters when I was young. My parents said, you know what? We got enough staff for the shop. Why don't you go and study? Study anything you want to, as long as it's accounting, medicine or law. Don't ask me why I chose accounting. But Muslims are getting a bad rap in the media these days. And sometimes people don't realize that accountants are people too. So my colleagues at work can relate. Because sometimes people don't realize Muslims are people too. You know, and they try to understand what makes us tick. It's a high grade joke. But it's nice for us in the workplace these days. I'll tell all my black friends, Indian is the new black, and black is so last season. All those BE deals we're getting these days. But Indians are moving not just in South Africa, all over the world. I was in Israel recently, on my way to Palestine. And somehow the Israeli intelligence knew I was Muslim. They just figured it out, they're so bright. And the cavity searches, I promise you there's cavities I never knew I had. But one night I'm walking around Jerusalem and the soldier calls me over. He's like, he speaks to me in Hebrew. I'm like, sorry dude, I don't speak Hebrew. So he tries to put the Arabic, no. He breaks out in English, right? And I hope I get this right, but laugh anyways. Where is your passport? What? Where is your passport? Now why I was confused, 2 weeks earlier I was in Forsberg in the Oriental Plaza. And a guy came up to me and says, you wanna buy a passport? $1.99, I got contacts, home office. So I asked this guy, dude, where are you from? No, me, I'm an Indian Jew. Indian Jew? I mean, what's that, like you're upgrading from retail to wholesale? Or are you double stingy? But Indians, you gotta love them. The Miss India essay is this competition where you don't have to be Indian. It's a real competition. And in the Eastern Cape, right, a Xhosa girl won it. I'll tell you why. They judge it on whether you can cook Indian food, whether you can wear like an Indian dress and do an Indian dance. And I got family in the Eastern Cape, and they can't cook biryani. But I was thinking, what would happen if an Indian girl had to enter the Miss Zululand or something? Picture her, right? Bare feet, in the beads, bare-breasted. Maybe a bit smaller than what we used to. Trying to cook pap and place, doing the dance. I don't think she's going to win that. But no, Indians, you got to love them. At work, it's difficult. You know, every time you go to the toilet, I have to carry an empty bottle. Because Muslims, we make istinja, we wash ourselves. So people look at you, what's this guy doing with an empty water bottle walking in the toilet? So my colleagues, they come and they ask me, dude, you got to spare MIB. So my colleagues are getting suspicious. So, what's the MIB? What's the MIB? My mobile is tinja water. I just keep spare ones over there. You never know when you may need one. But I was watching the Tour de France recently, or some people now call it Tour de Dope. I don't know what's the big deal. I think just scrap all the rules. Imagine how much fun that would be. The guys flying on the uphills. You know, I did the Cape Argus, and if you really want to cycle fast, easiest thing, take your seat off, sit down there and see how fast you're going to pedal. Thanks, you guys will be great.
Good old Randeree! Yay! If you like him, you can catch him last week at the Make Laugh Not War show. We believe in giving as much publicity here as possible to whatever show is happening, whenever it's happening. I can hear David Carr in this audience somewhere. Please buy